Hello friends, in this video I am going to discuss the problems on finding the solution of given Diophantine equation. In my previous video we have discussed the condition under which given Diophantine equation has a solution. Now I am going to discuss some problems on finding the solutions. Let us come to first problem. First is determine all solutions in the integers of the given Diophantine equation 24x plus 138y is equal to 18. Now first we compare on comparing given equation with ax plus by is equal to c. We have this is linear Diophantine equation. Now comparing this equation with this, we have a is equal to 24, b is equal to 138 and c is equal to 18. Now we know a solution exists for given Diophantine equation if and only if GCD of a and b divides 18. This is a necessary and sufficient condition for solution to exist. Okay, so first we find the GCD of a and b. Now, let D be the GCD of 24 and 138. First, we find the GCD. For this, let us divide 138 by 24. On taking 5 here, 24 5s are 120. 18 is a remainder. Again, we divide 24 by 18. Here we have 6. Then 18 here. And 6 3s are 18. Remainder is 0. Therefore, 6 is the GCD of 24 and 138. And clearly 6 divides 18, which is C. Therefore, by theorem, given linear Diophantine equation has a solution. Equation has a solution. Clear? Now, 138 from here I can write as 24 into 5 plus 18. Again 24. This 24 is written as 18 into 1 plus 6. And this 18 is written as 6 into 3 plus 0. Now we will start from the second last step. Okay. We will start from second last step. Now 6 can be written as 6 is equal to 24 minus 18 into 1, that is 24 minus, now 18 can be written as 138 minus 24 into 5 into 1, that is 24 minus 138 into 1 plus 24 into 5, that is this is 24 into 6 plus 138 into minus 1. I can write like this. That is 24 into 6 plus 138 into minus 1 is equal to 6. Now, given equation is 24x plus 138y is equal to 18. See here, in the given equation, we have 18 on the right hand side. But here we have 6 on the right hand side. Therefore, multiply equation 1 by 3, both sides. Okay. We will have 24 into 18 plus 138 into minus 3 is equal to 18. Clear? On comparing this equation, with given equation, we have x is 18 and y is minus 3. Okay, on comparing with given equation, with this equation, we have x is equal to 18 and y is equal to minus 3 is one of the solution. Okay, by comparing this, we have x naught is equal to 18 and y naught is equal to minus 3 is one of the solution. Clear? Is one of the solution. Now, if x naught and y naught is a particular solution or one of the solution, then all other solutions are given by we have done this in the in the theorem we have done in previous video on linear Diophantine equation. In that result, we have this: all other solutions are given by x is equal to x naught plus b by d into t, and y is equal to y naught minus a by d into t, where t is an arbitrary integer. We have done this result. Okay, where t is an arbitrary integer, any integer. Clear? Now substituting values of x naught, b and d, y naught, a and d in this, we have, on substituting the values of x naught, a, b, d here, we have x is equal to, 18 plus b is 138 and d GCD is 6 t, and same way y is minus 3 minus 24 by 6 into t. Okay, that is 18 plus this is 23t and y is minus 3 minus 4t, where t is any integer, or I can write for some integer t. This is the solution for some integer t. This is the solution of given linear Diophantine equation. Okay, clear? Now we come to next problem. Determine all solutions in the positive integers. In the positive integers of given linear Diophantine equation. Okay, and given equation is 18x plus 5y is equal to 48. This equation is given to us. Here we have to find the solution in positive integers. See here in the previous example, we have the solution, general solution is x is equal to 18 plus 23 into t, and y is equal to minus 3 minus 4 into t for some integer t. T may be positive integer or maybe negative integer. Okay. But here in this particular question, we have to find the solution in positive integers. Okay. Means we have to choose our t in such a way x and y comes out to be positive. This is the problem here. This is we have to find in this question. Okay. Now, first we will find the general solution like this. Then we will apply certain conditions on t in order to have a positive solutions, positive x and y. Clear? Let us first find the solution up to here. Clear? Now, on comparing with ax plus by is equal to c, we have a is 18, b is 5 and c is 48. Now d, which is GCD of 18 and 5, is clearly 1, and since 1 divides 48, which is c, therefore given equation or given linear Diophantine equation has a solution. Given linear Diophantine equation has a solution. Okay, by necessary and sufficient condition of the existence of solution. Clear? Now, GCD of 18 and 5 is 1. Let us express GCD in this form. In a linear combination form, basically. Okay, first we find the GCD of 18 and 5. Clear? Now, let us divide 18 by 5. 5 3s are 15. 3 here. Then divide 5 by 3. Here 2. Then 3. 1. then 2 here. This is how we find, therefore GCD is 1. Now 18 can be written as, this 18 can be written as 5 into 3 plus 3. Then this 5 is written as 3 into 1 plus 2. Then this 3 is written as 2 into 1 plus 1. Again this 2 is written as 1 into 2 plus 0. And we will start with second last equation. Now 1 can be written as 3 minus 2 into 1. Then 3 minus this 2. Now here this is 5 minus 3 into 1 into 1. That is 3 minus 5 into 1 plus 3 into 1. That is, this is 5 into minus 1 plus 3 into 2. That is 5 into minus 1. Now 3. 3 is 18 minus 5 into 3 into 2. That is 5 into minus 1 plus 18 into 2 plus 5 into minus 6. I can write like this. Now this is same as 18 into 2 plus 5 into minus 7. This is how we express the GCD. Or I can write like this. 18 into 2 plus 5 into minus 7 is equal to 1. Clear? Now given equation is 18x plus 5y is equal to 48. Since here we have 48 in the right hand side of given equation, but we have 1 here. Therefore, we will multiply this equation by 48. Okay. Now we multiply this equation by 48. Okay. Then we will compare this with the given equation. Okay. Now on comparing this, now first we multiply first equation. Now on multiplying first equation, multiply by 48 equation number 1. We get on multiplying equation 1, we have 18 into 96, 2 into 48 is 96, plus 5 into 7 multiplied by 48 will give us minus 336, and this is equal to 48. Now on comparing above equation with given equation, which is 18x plus 5y is equal to 48, we have x naught is equal to 96 and y naught is equal to minus 336 as one of the solution. Clear? As one of the solution we get this. Okay. Therefore, all other solutions are given by x is equal to x naught plus b by d into t, and y is equal to y naught minus a by d into t, where t is an arbitrary integer or any integer. Clear? Therefore, now substituting values of x naught, b, d and a here and y naught, x is equal to 96 plus b is 5 and d is 1 here. Therefore 96 plus 5t, and y is equal to y naught is minus 336 and a is 18 minus 18t. This is the solution. Clear? For some integer t. This is the general solution of given linear Diophantine equation. X is 96 plus 5t and y is equal to minus 336 minus 18t for some integer t. Now, in order to find the positive solution in positive integers, we will now apply this condition. X is, I again write values of x and y here. X is 96 plus 5t and y is minus 336 minus 18t. Okay, where for some integer t, for some integer t. Clear? Now in order to have positive solutions, t must be chosen in such a way, or must be chosen to satisfy simultaneously the inequalities. Now in order to have positive solution, t must be chosen in such a way, this should be positive, this should be positive. That is 96 plus 5t is positive, and minus 336 minus 18t is also positive. We want to choose our t in such a way x and y are positive. Both are positive. Simultaneously, these inequalities should be satisfied. Okay, we will now choose our t in such a way such that both these inequalities will satisfy. Clear? Now this will give us 5t is greater than minus 96, or t is greater than minus 96 by 5. This is first. And from here minus 336 is greater than, sorry, minus 18t is greater than 336, and t is less than 336 by 18 with negative sign. Okay, on simplifying this we get 1 1 2 on dividing by 3, both numerator and denominator. This is okay. That is, now this will give us 96 by 5 will give us 5 ones are 5, 4, 46. That is 19.2. And from here I have t is on dividing by 6. This is 6 ones are 6, 5, 52, 6 eights are 48, and 6 will be the remainder, 48 and 52. Okay, so we get here 6, 36. Okay, that means we have here minus 19.2 is less than t is less than minus 18.6. Okay, we want to choose t in such a way t lies between minus 19.2 and minus 18.6. Okay, if I draw a number line here and let it be minus 18 here and minus 19 here, then this will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Minus 18.6 will be somewhere here, and here minus 19.2. That means 1 and 2. Minus 19.2 will be somewhere here. And we know t is an integer. In such a way, we have to choose such that t lies between minus 19.2 and 18.6 in this interval. Okay. And only value of t, which is integer, is 19 only, minus 19. Therefore, t is equal to minus 19. If I take t to be minus 19, then this inequality will be satisfied with the condition that t is an integer also. Therefore, t is minus 19. Now, I will substitute this value of t in this equation. X is equal to 96 plus 5t and y is equal to in this. Clear? Then only we have a positive solution, positive integer solution. Okay. Now, t is minus 19. Okay. Since t is an integer, and also t satisfies this inequality, minus 19.2 is less than t is less than minus 18.6. Therefore, t must be equal to minus 19. And for this value of t, x is 96 plus 5 into minus 19. That is here minus 95. That is 1 only. And y is equal to minus 336 minus 18 into minus 19. On simplifying this, we get minus On simplifying this, we get 6. Okay. On simplifying this, we get y is equal to 6. Therefore, solution is x is 1 and y is 6. This is the solution. Clear? Now, we come to next problem. Now we come to third problem. Problem is a farmer purchased 100 head of livestock for a total cost of dollar 4,000. Okay, means he bought 100 animals with total cost of dollar 4,000. Prices were calves $120 each, lambs $50 each, and piglets $25 each. Means these three types of animals he bought, and total number of animals is 100, and total cost he spent $4,000, and prices are calves with $120 each, lambs with $50 each, and piglets with $25 each. Okay. Now, if the farmer obtained at least one animal of each type, means if X denotes number of calves, Y denotes number of lambs, and Z denotes number of piglets, then each of X, Y, and Z are greater than or equal to 1, since farmer obtained at least one animal of each type. Means he should have at least one calf, one lamb, and one piglet. Okay, and total he has 100 with total cost as $4,000. Okay. Now question is to find how many of each did he buy. We have to obtain this. Okay. Now we will start with our assumptions. Now we suppose that solution. Now we suppose that farmer bought X number of calves, Y number of lambs, and Z number of piglets. Okay, we have to find these X, Y, and Z, and conditions given to us are given. Farmer bought at least one of each type, means X is greater than or equal to 1, Y is greater than or equal to 1, and Z is also greater than or equal to 1. This is our first condition. Second is total number of animals he bought is 100. That means X plus Y plus Z is 100. Okay, or I can write Z as 100 minus X minus Y. Okay, I can write my Z in this way. Now, the price. Total price he spent is $4,000. Okay, now price of one cow is 120 and X cows will be 120X. Same way, price of one lamb is $50 and Y lambs will be 50Y. And same way, price of one piglet is $25. That means of Z piglets will be 25Z, and these total will be equal to 4,000. Clear? This is our condition given to us. Clear? Now on substituting value of Z from here, we get 120X plus 50Y plus 25 into 100 minus X minus Y, and this whole is equal to 4,000. Now on simplifying this, we get 120X plus 50Y plus this is 2500 minus 25X minus 25Y is equal to 4,000. Clear? Now this 120X minus 25X will give us 95X, and this will give us 25Y, and this will give us 4,000 minus 2,500, 40 minus 25, that will be 1,500. Clear? Now on dividing by 5, I can simplify this as 19x plus 5y is equal to 300. Now we will solve this equation, and clearly this is a linear Diophantine equation. This is of the form ax plus by is equal to c. Now we can easily find the solution of this equation. Okay, now on comparing with ax plus by is equal to c, we have a is equal to 19, b is equal to 5 and c is equal to 300. Now GCD of a and b, GCD of 19 and 5 is clearly 1 and 1 divides 300. Therefore by the result we know this equation has a solution. Clear? Now GCD of 19 and 5. Clear? Now GCD of 19 and 5. Here a is 19, b is 5 and c is 300. Clear? Therefore GCD will be of 19 and 5 is 1, which clearly divides 300. Therefore solution exists. Okay. Now on dividing 19 by 5, 5 3s are 15, 4 is a remainder, then 5 1 1 is a remainder. Here we have this. Clear? Now 19 can be written as 5 into 3 plus 4, then 5 is written as 4 into 1 plus 1, and this 4 is 1 into 4 plus 0. We will start from here. 1 is 5 minus 4 into 1, that is 5 minus 19 minus 5 into 3 into 1, that is 5 minus 19 into 1 plus 5 into 3, or this is 19 minus 1 plus 5 into 4. I can write like this. Now on comparing with the equation we want to solve, on comparing this with the equation we want to solve with 19x plus 5y is equal to 300. See here, in this equation we have 300 in the right hand side, but here we have 1 in the right hand side. Okay, here 19x plus 5y. Now we will multiply this equation by 300 both sides. Okay, clear? Now we will multiply this equation by 300. Clear? Now 19 minus into minus 1 plus 5 into 4 is equal to 1. On multiplying this equation by 300 both sides, we get 19 into minus 300 plus 5 into 300 into 4, that is 1200 is equal to 300. Therefore on comparing with the equation we want to solve, we get x naught is equal to minus 300 and y naught is equal to 1200 is one of the solution. Clear? Is one of the solution. Therefore all other solutions are given by x is equal to x naught plus b by d into t and y is equal to y naught minus a by d into t. Clear? That is, now on substituting the values, x naught is minus 300 and b is 5, d is 1. This is the solution. And same way y is equal to y naught is 1200 and a is 19 and d is 1. Therefore this is the solution for some integer t. Okay, for some integer t. Clear? Now since x and y are number of animals, therefore number of animals cannot be negative, so we want the solution in positive integers. Okay, now in order to have positive solutions, t must satisfy or must be chosen to satisfy simultaneously the inequalities simultaneously the inequalities. Which are the two inequalities? Minus 300 plus 5t should be positive, and same way 1200 minus 19t should be positive. These are the two inequalities which should be satisfied. Okay, minus 300 plus 5t is positive and 1200 minus 19t is positive. Clear? Now, first is minus 300 plus 5t is positive, and second is 1200 minus 19t is positive. That is, from here 5t is greater than 300, that is t is greater than 300 by 5, that is 60. This is first, and from here we get minus 19t is greater than minus 1200. On multiplying with minus sign both sides, inequality will get reversed, that is 19t is less than 1200, that is t is less than 1200 by 19. Clear? That is, this is somewhere equal to 63.1. Okay, that is t lies between 60 and 63.1. Clear? Now again on the number line, here we have 60, 61, 62, 63 and 63.1 will be somewhere here. Now t will be t lies between 60 and 63.1, and t is an integer, therefore t can take value 61, 62 and 63 as well. Okay, these are the three possible choices for t. Since t is an integer and t lies between 60 and 63.1, t is equal to 61, 62 and 63. Okay, now means we have three choices for t: 61, 62 and 63, and for each of these three values we will obtain the value for x, y and z. Clear? Now for t is equal to 61, x is equal to minus 300 plus 5 into 61. On simplifying this, we get x is equal to 5. Same way, y is 1200 minus 19 into 61, and we will get 41 here. And z is 100 minus x minus y, that will give us 54. This is one set of choice, means we may have 5 number of calves, 41 lambs and 54 piglets. Okay, this is first choice. Same way for t is equal to 62 and 63. Okay, for t is equal to 62. X is equal to minus 300 plus 5 into 62. That will give us 10. And for this 62, t is equal to 62, y will be 1200 minus 19 into 62. That will give us 22. And same way, z is 100 minus x minus y will give us 60t. Means another set of choices, we may have 10 number of calves, 24 number of this lambs and 68 number of piglets. And same way, for t is equal to 63, we have x is equal to minus 300 plus 5 into 63. That will give us 15. And y is 1200 minus 19 into 63. That will give us 3. And same way, z is equal to 100 minus x minus y will give us 18. No, sorry, not 18. This will be 82. Okay, means for t is equal to 63, we have 15 number of calves, 3 number of lambs and 82 piglets. Therefore, we have 3 set of choices for t is equal to 61, t is equal to 62 and t is equal to 63. That's how we have to solve any problem with in which we have a linear Diophantine equation. Okay, that's it for this video. If you have any queries or any suggestions, please write to me in comment box. Thank you.